Welcome to Qi Men Dun Jia. Hello, my name is Dougles. Today we're going to do this case study of this Qimen destiny reading for this person who is born in the August 2nd, 1994. So how do we read this particular chart? Basically what we need to do is we look at the day itself. Over here in this symbol, there's something called the Geng. So this Chinese character is represented by themselves, saying that this person is a Geng person. So they call it a day stamp. So this word is called a day stamp. So the symbol is called a Geng. But anyhow, not to confuse you, so carry on. Let's take a look on this particular case whereby we find where is the Geng located. That means the symbol of Geng, you see? There's one over here, there's one over here. So there are two of them over here. So basically this is located in box number 2. So both of them are actually located in the same box, which tell us that, okay, this is the information that is being presented to us, where box 2 is a character of the person. Box 2 is their representation for their character, for their outcome, for what is generally going to happen. So in this case, what we need to see is that box 2, there's this something called the bee tortoise over here. In Chinese, they call it the Xuan Wu. Xuan Wu, black tortoise, means that this is somebody who is very good in talking. They are very eloquent. They can be very good in becoming a salesman. And there's a life door. Life itself is talking about this person is extrovert with full of energy. So usually when they do business, they will be able to fare pretty well. And then in this case, the Geng itself, there's this thing called the Tian Rui, problem star. Problem star means that generally speaking, they will have a bit of stubbornness within them, and then they may even have some relationship with metaphysics, religious. They will have some connections. When I say some connections, means that there will be a certain group of people, they are able to be more spiritual, whereby they're able to have connected using certain energy to other kind of form, which they can hear, they can see, or they can feel, depending on whether they are able to open up to the other world. But this is a small percentage that people of such kind of group will be able to relate to. And let's say if a person who have this problem under their day stamp, under the same box within their day stamp that is located, they would have, generally speaking, they will have a certain percentage that it might just happen. But anyhow, the situation of this chart is pretty simple. If you see all the stamps over here, it's all identical. Usually it's not. See? So in this chart, this is called a full-in chart. Okay, let me write it down. Fuyin, full-in chart. So technically speaking, when we talk about a full-in chart, character-wise, they are somebody who is very, very extremely focused. And because of that, they are also extremely stubborn. That means they have their own way of doing things. They know what to do, most likely. And if they were to decide on certain things, they'll focus all their way to make sure that things can be done. By who or by crew, which means that this is both ways. It can be super stubborn. That means if they are wrong, they'll continue to be wrong unless it change them. But anyhow, let's carry on with this. So what happened is this. When we look at this particular chart in this Qimen itself, if you see there's this emptiness, this particular circle in this thing, it's called emptiness, EMPTY. So when there's something that's empty over there, means that the energy in box 2 actually is not very, very strong. So which means that we need to go on to the other side to see the real character of the person, which is over here. So which means that basically the energy in box 2 supposedly to be his character, but because of empty, he will have to flip to box number 8, whereby there's another thing called the serpent. So the real character of this person is a serpent character. Serpent character means somebody who is fake, somebody who is worried about something, anything and everything. So can be very stressful at times. And there's a death door over here. Death door not means that they will die, but the thing is that death door means that this person is also stubborn. So with a full wing chart together with this death door means that this is the double, triple stubborn person. Full wing is already a very extreme case. Together with a death door, it's going to be pretty bad also. You know, one of the most extreme cases whereby this stubbornness is on the super high side. Of course, this diplomat means that this person is very hardworking. When he's able to do certain jobs, he will do certain jobs. He will make sure that things get done. Focus, get done. But one thing for sure is that although this box number 2 and box number 8 is his character, that means originally he's in box number 2, but flipping to box number 8 because there's emptiness, at certain years he will move back to box number 2. At certain years he will move back to box number 8. And this applies to months and days also. So depending on where is the calendar, when is the date, the energy will shift from box 2 to box 8. So when I say energy means character. So the character will flip from 2 and 8, 2 and 8. So technically speaking, it's like seeing a person that is very jovial, very nice person. Eventually it flips to somebody that is heartless, pretentious, and very stubborn, and maybe even violent. You see, the situation it's going to be a bit challenging because when they are going to mix around in terms of relationship with people may not be able to understand this is their energy that they're flipping from, you know, through and fro within days, months, or years. You know, so which means that this person, we call it not very predictable. The energy is always changing. But of course, if we are able to analyze based on the Qimen chart, we are able to predict when is the energy going to change. That means the character going to change. So it's good to know when is this person going to be extrovert, when is this person going to be pretty stubborn, you see. So this is how we are able to analyze based on this chart, and because of such kind of analysis, we are able to diagnose certain relationship. Why is it like that? You know, is there a problem? Why some certain couples, they are always having these particular challenges in terms of their character changes, in terms of their relationship, so on and so forth, you see. So this is a kind of basic introduction on character reading using Qi Men Dun Jia. There's a lot of other things that we can see basing on this Qi Men Dun Jia chart. Continue to watch my other video. I will give you more introduction on that.